In this world full of challenges, there's one virtue that often guides us through: perseverance. Imagine, if you will, standing at the bottom of a tall mountain. You look up, and the peak seems to disappear into the clouds. It's a long, steep climb, and the path is littered with rocks and obstacles. But you have a goal, a destination, a dream that resides at the summit. Would you turn back, or would you begin that strenuous climb? If you choose to move forward, with determination in your heart and resolve in your spirit, that, my friends, is the power of perseverance. Perseverance is like a small boat sailing against the current, refusing to be swept away. It's the strength that keeps us going, the fuel that ignites our motivation. It's the steady beat of a drum that never falters, a tune that hums the melody of resilience. Think about when you're learning to ride a bike. At first, it seems impossible, doesn't it? You fall, you stumble, you might even get a few scrapes. But you don't give up. You get back on, you try again. And one day, you find yourself pedaling smoothly, the wind brushing against your face. That's the magic of perseverance. Or consider a puzzle with thousands of pieces. It's daunting, isn't it? But you sit down, you sort the pieces, and you start putting them together, one by one. It takes time, it takes patience, but eventually, you see the complete picture. It's a testament to your perseverance. In our lives, we will face many mountains, many waves, many puzzles. But with perseverance, we can conquer them all. We can reach the peak, we can sail to the shore, we can complete the picture. It's not about how quickly we achieve our goals, it's about never giving up, never losing faith, and always moving forward, one step at a time. Now, let's delve into a story from the Bible that beautifully illustrates this virtue, the story of Noah's Ark. Long ago, there was a man named Noah. In a time when the world was filled with wickedness and corruption, Noah stood out as a beacon of righteousness. Noah was a man of virtue, walking in harmony with the divine. One day, the divine spoke to Noah, a command that would forever change the course of his life and the world. The divine voice said, "Noah, the world is full of wickedness, and I have decided to cleanse it. You are to build an ark, a great vessel that will save you, your family, and a pair of every kind of living creature." Imagine the enormity of this task, the sheer size of the ark, the number of creatures to be gathered, the logistics of it all. It was a task that would daunt the bravest of hearts. Yet, the command was clear, and Noah was chosen for a reason. So how did Noah react to this divine command? Did he question it? Did he doubt his ability to carry out such an enormous task? The Bible tells us that Noah did not waver. He did not question or hesitate, but accepted the divine command with a humble heart. Noah's decision to follow the command was not based on his understanding or his abilities, but on his faith. He trusted in the divine, believed in the divine plan, and was ready to do his part, no matter how challenging it might be. This was a monumental decision. Noah was choosing to step into the unknown, to take on a task that was beyond human comprehension. He was choosing faith over fear, obedience over doubt. It was a decision that required courage, determination, and an unwavering trust in the divine. Despite the enormity of the task, Noah chose to persevere and fulfill the divine command. Noah's story is not just about building an ark, it's about faith, obedience, and the power of perseverance. It's a story that reminds us that when we trust in the divine, we can overcome any challenge, no matter how great. Despite the enormity of the task, Noah chose to persevere and fulfill the divine command. With faith in his heart, Noah started building the ark. Imagine the daunting task before Noah. Tasked by the divine, he was to construct a vessel capable of withstanding a deluge that would engulf the world. And yet Noah did not hesitate. He knew the enormity of the task, but his faith gave him strength. His belief gave him courage. He began by gathering gopher wood, a resilient material perfect for the ark's construction. Day after day, Noah and his sons would toil under the sun, their hands roughened by the wood, their bodies weary but their spirits unbroken. They worked tirelessly, their faith in the divine command unwavering. Building the ark was not without its trials. There were days when the sun bore down relentlessly, and others when the wind howled and threatened to topple their progress. Yet Noah did not falter. His resolve was as sturdy as the ark he was building. Even as the people around him scoffed, ridiculed, and doubted, Noah remained steadfast. He had faith in his divine mission. He knew the importance of his task, not just for himself, but for all of creation. His determination was a beacon, a testament to his unwavering faith. With each plank of wood, each hammer's strike, the ark began to take shape. It was a monument to perseverance, a testament to faith. It was a beacon amidst the ridicule and doubt, a symbol of hope in the face of impending doom. Then came the day when the heavens opened and the rains began to pour. On this day, the world changed as it had never before. The sky, once a tranquil blue, was now a tumultuous gray, and from it fell rain in an unimaginable deluge. The waters rose, not stopping at the riverbanks or the shores of the oceans, but covering the plains, the hills, and even the highest mountains. It was a flood of epic proportions, a great and powerful surge that washed away everything in its path. In the midst of this chaos and destruction, there was but one sanctuary, Noah's Ark, a vessel of salvation, built over many years through the sweat and determination of Noah and his family. Afloat on the relentless waves, it was a beacon of hope in an ocean of despair. Inside the ark, Noah, his family, and a host of animals large and small found refuge. They huddled together, their hearts echoing with the rhythm of the rain against the wooden hull. Days turned into weeks and weeks into months. The rain continued to pour and the waters continued to rise. But through it all, Noah and his family remained steadfast. They cared for the animals, ensuring that each one was fed and looked after. They sang songs to keep their spirits high and told stories to pass the time. Yet, as the days grew longer and the storm raged on, they never lost faith. Noah's perseverance was their beacon of hope. It was his unwavering belief that kept them going, his conviction that they would see the sun again and step onto dry land. And so they waited, patiently, for the storm to pass and for the floodwaters to recede. Finally, the rain stopped and a rainbow appeared in the sky. The relentless downpours had ceased, the storm clouds had cleared, and there it was, a stunning spectrum of colors arching across the sky. This was no ordinary rainbow. It was a divine signal, a celestial masterpiece, a symbol of promise from God to Noah and all life on earth. Can you imagine how Noah must have felt? The sheer relief and gratitude that washed over him as he saw the sky adorned with this beautiful reminder of hope. The rain had been relentless, the winds fierce, but now the storm had passed. Noah, his family, and the animals were safe. They had endured the storm, and now they were witnessing the dawn of a new beginning. As the rainbow shimmered in the sky, it became a beacon of God's promise. A promise that no matter how fierce the storm, no matter how overwhelming the waves, there would never again be a flood to destroy all life. This radiant arch of colors was a covenant, a pact, a divine assurance. God's love and protection were as enduring and unbreakable as the rainbow itself. This was a moment of profound significance for Noah. He had obeyed God's command. He had persevered through the storm, and now he was witnessing the fulfillment of God's promise. His faith had guided him, his perseverance had sustained him, and his gratitude was as vast as the sky above. The rainbow, a symbol of hope, a beacon of promise, a reminder of God's everlasting love. Each time Noah looked at the sky, he was reminded of this divine promise. It was a testament to his journey, his faith, his perseverance. And so, as the rainbow faded and the sun set, Noah knew that he and his family had been given a second chance, a new beginning, a chance to rebuild, to learn, to grow, and to love. Noah's perseverance had led them safely through the storm, and they were rewarded with a new beginning. What can we take away from Noah's story? Well, it's a tale of many things, of faith, of obedience, but most importantly, it's a tale of perseverance. It's about never giving up, even when the odds seem insurmountable. Let's think back to the very start of our video, where we spoke about the power of perseverance. Remember those real-life examples? The tiny ant carrying a leaf, or the determined tree growing from a crack in the pavement? They were small, but they never gave up. And that's exactly what Noah did. Noah was faced with an enormous task. He had to build an ark, a gigantic ship, even though he was just an ordinary man. And he did it, not because he was strong or because he was skilled, but because he never gave up. He kept going day after day, year after year, because he believed in the promise that was given to him. And that's the lesson we can learn from Noah's story: perseverance. It's about not giving up, even when things get tough. Even when everyone around you is telling you that it's impossible. Even when you feel like you're the only one who believes. So how can we apply this lesson in our own lives? It's simple. By never giving up. By pushing through the challenges and the hardships. By believing in ourselves and in the promises that have been given to us. We all have our own arcs to build. Our own challenges to overcome. And just like Noah, we too can persevere. We can keep going, even when it feels like the whole world is against us. So let's take a leaf out of Noah's book. Let's keep pushing forward no matter what. Let's be like the ant and the tree, small but determined. And just like Noah, let's never give up. Because just like Noah, we too can overcome our challenges with perseverance and faith. Noah's story is a timeless tale that continues to inspire us. It's a story of faith, obedience, and the power of perseverance. It teaches us that no matter how big the challenge or how impossible the task may seem, with faith and determination, we can overcome anything. Remember how Noah listened to the divine command, built an ark even when others doubted him, and how his faith saved him and his family from the great flood. The rainbow that appeared in the sky after the flood was a promise of hope and a testament to his perseverance. Just like Noah, we too can face our own floods in life. But remember, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. It's important to always persevere, to keep faith, and to never give up, no matter what. So remember, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Always persevere and keep faith. Good night, and sweet dreams. Before we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect on a Bible verse that encapsulates Noah's story and the lessons we can learn from it. The verse is from Genesis 6:22, and it reads, "Noah did everything just as God commanded him." This verse serves as a testament to Noah's absolute faith and obedience, even when faced with a task as monumental as building an ark and surviving a flood that would wipe out everything else. This verse is a reminder of the power of perseverance and faith. Despite the enormity of the task and the skepticism from those around him, Noah persisted. He followed the divine command, built the ark, and saved his family and the creatures on the earth. His perseverance was not in vain. After the flood, he received the rainbow promise, a testament to his endurance and faith and a symbol of hope for us all. May this verse inspire us to persevere in our own lives, just as Noah did. When faced with challenges, may we have the strength to persist, the faith to believe, and the courage to never give up. Let's keep Noah's story in our hearts and let it guide us through our own floods. Good night and sweet dreams.